I've really fallen off personally with social media lately, and the band too. We like haven't been posting very frequently, but I think it's been nice to like also to like kind of open that space up for more people to. There's a huge political movement going on,
Mm-hmm.
and if you aren't going to be like contributing to like informing people about it, then I
Mm-hmm.
think like it's nice to kind of take a step back and let it be a platform for sharing that stuff.
Yeah, that's so thoughtful of you guys. And again, that's a big reason I'm a huge fan of you because I feel like
Oh,
you're just good people. When I work with people, yeah, the product's important. That's always important. But I want to work with good people. I want to support good people. But speaking of that, do you have any thoughts or, what's going on? I know it's difficult and I know it's hard, but I'm sure it's affected you like a lot of other people.
I saw something the other day that I thought was really inspiring. Like I think it's really nice. I think that it can be difficult. It can feel like there's a lot of negativity going on social media right now, but I think it's just like a lot of like negativity that's already existed kind of coming to light.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep hearing things about how like the nation's being like torn apart and like we're divided, but I like feel I read this thing talking about how no, like people are actually coming together and we're just seeing where we were divided. And so I think it's really beautiful that something like social media exists right now. I know that I'm learning a lot about ways that I've like been like ignorant to my privilege and ways that I could be like kind of like committing microaggressions and like
Mm-hmm.
just being ignorant. And I'm just trying to find I'm trying to do a little bit more research so that I can contribute more positively and use the privilege that I have to like help others like step up and live in a better situation themselves. So I think it's all been like, there's definitely like waves of emotion that have been coming with everything that's going on in the state of the world right now. But there's definitely waves of emotion too that come with everything that's happening with this political movement and like this uh just kind of seeing how much white supremacy exists.
It's
So
crazy.
I think one of the waves is that you like feel kind of like, oh man, like this is really shocking that like all this stuff is like right under your nose, but since it's not like affecting me personally, like I'm just like oblivious to it. So there's like an initial like wave of shock. And then there's like a wave of like shame where you're like, oh man, like I think like I have like been part of the problem at times.
Mm-hmm.
And like there are changes that I need to make. And then I think the phase that I'm in right now is like educate myself and being really proud that that like when I go through my feed that like the people I know are being part of like the movement to like push things forward in a positive direction and helping educate others.